Hi there, Doggy Dan here from theonlinedogtrainer.com. This video is about giving you some tips and advice about socializing your new little puppy. Now, first of all, it's very important that you're not socializing your puppy with other dogs or in an area where they could pick up diseases or viruses. So check with your vet regarding the vaccinations that they've had and ask them for advice, because every vet uses different vaccinations and uses different procedures which take place at a different speed and will kick in at a different time. So check with your vet regarding that. In terms of actually socializing your puppy, you can do that from any age. I mean, they're born in a litter with lots of other puppies, so they're all socializing from the word go. So you can book in with a pre-puppy school, or with a puppy who's your neighbour's puppy. So long as they're all started the vaccinations and you've checked with your vets, then you're all good to go. So this here is little Coco. She's a 12-week-old golden retriever, and these really are the first few minutes of her meeting my 3 dogs. Now, one of the keys for you to remember when you're socializing your puppy is to stay right out of it. You don't really have a very big part to play. Once you've selected the puppies or the dogs for them to socialize and play with, you stand back and you play a very small part. So don't keep calling your dog, patting them, cuddling them, getting involved. That's not your job. Your job is really to stand back and monitor and just make sure everything's going fine. And if it is, just leave it like that. Leave it as it is, because your puppy instinctively knows how to behave, what to do. And if they run away a little bit like that, just leave them alone. Don't call them. She'll build up confidence and then she'll come back into it, or the dogs will invite her back in. The reason you want to stay very calm and relaxed and really stay silent, stay out of it, is because when you call the dog, pat the dog and become involved, you're actually adding energy to the situation. And often it's nervous energy if you're worried about it, worried about your puppy. So if you keep calling your puppy at the wrong time, and this is not the wrong time, I've done it right here. She's all calm and relaxed. I've called her over, so that's fine. I'm only going to do it once. But if you keep constantly doing it when the dog is just about to communicate with your puppy, you actually add energy, and it's very likely going to be fearful, nervous, stressed energy. You're going to be saying your dog's name, which is going to put, or your puppy's name, which is going to put her in an even more stressful, excited, or nervous state, because the energy you add is going to increase the state in which they're in. So just leave them alone. They'll have that big sniff, nose to nose, and then they'll just walk away and it'll all be fine. But you've just got to let them do it, stay out of it, and relax. Remember, the calmer you are and the calmer your puppy are, the better the whole thing's going to go. Now, I did say earlier that you can't actually socialize a puppy too early. However, you definitely can leave it too late. Really, 12, 16 weeks, you're starting to really push it. They need to be meeting dogs at about that 4 months age. At 5 months, they're starting to really start. There's almost a window which closes, and by 6 months, I'd say you've definitely made it a lot harder for yourself. If you strike whilst the iron's hot and get them used to as many puppies and dogs as you can. Don't be fooled by thinking that they've met one dog who lives in the house with them. That's the biggest mistake you can make. You need the puppy to be able to meet all sorts of different shapes, ages, sizes, breeds, personalities, characters. And so doggy daycares are a great way for them to spend a long period of time in that same area where they get used to these dogs and they can come out of their shell. Because when we're at the park, we're often in a rush. If you haven't got time to sit down and let your puppy come out of their shell, they're never going to really socialize like they could do. So just bear that in mind. It all takes time. If you're looking for help in raising the perfect puppy, or you've got a dog with behavioral issues, then take a look at my video website where you'll find a complete solution and all the help that you need. The address of the website is theonlinedogtrainer.com.